Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you didn't know, I am Jessi. I am 20 weeks pregnant. That's officially halfway through pregnancy, which is completely bonkers to me. It is 2017, which is the year of this baby. This is super exciting. Let's get started. So the baby at this point has straightened out enough that right around this time is when they start measuring from head to toe instead of crown to rump, which is the official name for what I refer to as head to butt measurement. But this week the baby from head to butt or crown to rump is 6.5 inches, but then all the way down to its toes, it's about 10 inches, which is huge. So at 6.5 inches, the baby is, according to the app, the size of a banana. But the other app I have said that has already switched over to the head to toe measurement says that's about the size of an endive, which is some kind of lettuce. Not really sure what it is, but in terms of other obscure things to, not that endive's that obscure, but other obscure things to compare the baby to, that's apparently also the size of an oxalotl, the South American, or apparently it's a Mexican salamander. And the baby is at this point weighing a little over 10 ounces. So I saw 10.2 ounces according to the app I have. So this baby is just getting bigger so fast. And because pregnancy at this point is officially 40 weeks, that does mean that because I'm past the 20-week mark, that I am officially over halfway through. Although that does feel really weird because like the first trimester and the third trimester are so drastically different. It doesn't really feel like I'm like halfway through something. It feels like I'm halfway through the second trimester, when that like means I'm halfway through pregnancy, but just like the anticipation and illness of the first trimester just doesn't feel at all comparable to what I'm anticipating for the third trimester. So we're halfway through the second trimester. We're going to go with that. But halfway through pregnancy is also just, again, bonkers. In terms of the baby's development, the baby at this point has working taste buds, and it's working on developing the first baby poo, I think it's pronounced meconium, but I'm honestly not sure, but the like black tarry first baby poo, it's working on creating that. The skin at this point has two layers, I think like adults, the epidermis and the dermis, so 2-layer skin. And the baby this week apparently dramatically increased its swallowing of amniotic fluid in order to practice for life. Just breathing and swallowing amniotic fluid in order to practice breathing and swallowing for life. We at this point don't know the gender, but if it is a girl, they will have developed already all 7 million or so of their primitive egg cells are already developed at 20 weeks of my pregnancy. And if it's a boy, the testes are slowly descending from the abdomen into their proper place in the scrotum. In terms of me, I have been up in weight and waist again this week. I am 153 pounds, which is 1.5 pounds up from last week, which is just right on track. And my waist is 34.5 inches, which is slightly up from last week again. Belly, although it's only up like 1/2 inch from last week, feels massive. Like my skin has gotten to this point where it's starting to feel super stretched. I have been trying to put like belly butter on or put lotion on my belly the whole pregnancy since I even started showing it all, but now I'll get to the end of the day and I will remember that I need to put the lotion on because my skin will be itchy or just feel really tight. So far at least, the lotion does really help with that feeling, which I'm so happy about. I have like a Burt's Bees belly butter that is specifically designed for pregnant women and is probably just kind of like any kind of like buttery lotion. But I like it and I have it, so I'm using it. Generally, I have been super tired recently, and now who's to say whether that is just a pregnancy symptom or just because the holidays were so mad recently, but that has definitely been affecting me. I was having a lot of trouble sleeping recently, and then I got a big ol' weird pregnancy pillow for Christmas. I think they're big ol' and weird, but it has been helping me sleep, so I'm really not complaining. It is kind of annoying just like how giant it is, because if I put it towards the center of the bed and lie rolled towards the center of the bed, then I don't like that is such a like large obstacle between me and my husband Jordan in bed, like in terms of just like snuggling or whatever. But then if I put it on the outside of the bed, I like am stuck when I need to get up. Either in the morning or in the middle of the night, like to go pee. I'm just like, like trying to like do an obstacle course to climb over this just giant pillow. So still trying to figure out exactly how I want to arrange it, but it's really been helping me sleep, so we're gonna figure it out. I've also started having much more vivid dreams. I had like 2 in the last week. I almost never remember my dreams in usual life. It's like the very odd occurrence, maybe like 3 times a year. But I had like 2 in the last week, both of which woke me up in kind of a panic. One of which was just really sad and I don't want to talk about. But the other one, I like was at like a zoo and I got bitten on the neck by a snake and it was awful. And I like woke up and my neck was still hurting. And yeah, I just not a fan of the vivid pregnancy dreams so far. I've heard sometimes they can be kind of sexy for some people or fun, but so far I'm only getting the bad ones and just not enjoying it. Plus, I'm having a hard enough time sleeping and the vivid dreams are not helping with that. All right, we're gonna keep this short and sweet. That is all for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. When we come back next week, I'm pretty sure we'll know the gender. We're supposed to find out in the next week. So I think by the time I film the next video, depending on exactly when I film, we will know the gender next week, which is so exciting. I do have a vlogging channel as well, so if you're interested in seeing more about my life, you can head over to that channel. I will leave a link for you to go click on. And if you want to see the rest of the updates from this pregnancy, I'll leave a link to the playlist with those as well, so you can see how this pregnancy has been going week to week. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment down below letting me know about your pregnancy symptoms, whether it's a current pregnancy or past pregnancy, particularly your symptoms from right around that very middle. Everyone talks about a spike in energy in the second trimester, and I've mostly been really tired. So let me know if that's the same or different for you. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
Thanks, model.